Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Look who we have in the house. Wait, who is this in this kitchen? Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Woo-hoo!
What's up, Chef?
Well, we've got such a special guest today on Whiskey Chefs. So I'm your host, Whiskey Maven. I'm here with my special colleagues, Sailor from Pacific Northwest, and also Jay Madison from Atlanta. And our special guest also hails from Atlanta. This is the Chef of Love, Chef Jernard Wells. He's going to bring the fire today with some Uncle Near's 1856 pulled chicken ginger street tacos.
Yeah. Yum.
Yeah.
Woo.
I've been waiting for this.
I am so excited. Chef, I'm having a hard time hearing you. You might want to check your mic. Yep, definitely can't hear you.
You muted.
Yeah, let's see now.
There you go.
Nope, still can't hear you for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Technical difficulties. It happens. Welcome to quarantine life.
Welcome to quarantine live.
Yep.
So while Chef is taking troubleshooting with his audio, do you guys make tacos at home? Like
I just did last week, actually.
For Cinco de Mayo?
No. What is today? I don't know what day of the week it is anymore. That's this week. Don't do that to me.
Taco Tuesday on Cinco de Mayo. I mean, that was like the perfect day to knock it out, right?
I did. I totally did.
We had salmon tacos. Uh-oh.
Can't hear you.
Right back.
He'll be right back. Okay. Well, we get to.
He'll be right back. Uh-oh.
We were peeping his kitchen for a minute, so.
Yeah, that was a nice little setup.
Like he'll be right back.
No dead space. No
worries, my friends. So, okay, tacos. I made, I am not a chef, but I put a little Uncle Nearest and a little maple syrup in my. I use fake meat crumbles because I don't eat beef, so that's what I did with them.
Right on.
It was delicious. I think it was delicious. Nisi, I had tacos for my birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday, Nisi! I hope I'm saying your name right.
Happy birthday, Nisi!
Hey, Jay, why don't you talk about what you chose to drink today while we're watching him do the tacos while he gets set up?
Well, this been, I know it's springtime, and usually a Boulevardier is more like a fall winter type of cocktail, but I like drinking it all the darn time. So this is my take on it anyway. And we're in Atlanta. Boulevardier, I tweaked this out just a little bit and named it International Boulevard, which is a main thoroughfare in this lovely city of A-Town. So making it up, of course, little right, there we go. We're doing on the rock. I know we don't do a lot of rocks, Miss Sailor, but I like to hook it up sometimes. I like to let it blend out.
I like it both ways. I like it up, but I'll drink it on the. If someone gives it to me on the rocks, I'm not going to say no. Come on.
There you go. You cannot say no.
What do you prefer, May? On the rocks or up?
I actually prefer it up.
Me too.
Really?
I do.
But he lives in Oh, you're in a hot place.
Yeah, you're in Atlanta though, so that's different.
Yeah. I would probably have every single thing on the rocks. I'd be like, put my beer on the rocks, put my wine on the rocks.
So I'll do it.
Good product
Boulevardier is like a very sexy whiskey Negroni. So Boulevardier,
he's here. Yes,
there we go. He's there.
Houston, we had a problem. But we
fixed it. Dallas, we fixed it.
Look at that.
Love it.
Dubonnet, ounce of Dubonnet, and an ounce of Aperol.
Alcohol.
3 sticks of orange bitters.
You guys are talking over each other. Jay, shut up.
My bad.
I'm kidding. I love you.
Well, we're going to bring Jay to show us how to make the drink after to enjoy with the tacos.
Yes, definitely.
Understood. Let's go.
All right, that was a beautiful introduction. I heard everything you said.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and highlight Chef so that we can see what he's doing on the larger screen, and we'll be behind you guys. And if you have questions, I'm taking care of all the questions. Please feel free to ask. All right,
let's get it.
Love
Chef,
it.
you're not nervous, are you?
With all that charisma, I don't think so. That's like too much.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I like making a cool drink. Like if you want something refreshing, like midday sip, I like doing a peach syrup infused Uncle Near's drink. And what I use the peach syrup, and I use some pineapple passion fruit coconut water.
What?
Very good here.
Ooh, yum.
I know,
Damn.
very good, light and refreshing.
Whoa,
And
that sounds amazing.
I know it really gets the palate rolling. And I have here 1.5 ounces of the Uncle Nearest.
Oh, give me some of that.
And we just go ahead and martini shake and just get it shaking up, get it rolling real good.
Oh yeah.
And this
That's
is
a good steak you got there for a chef, bro.
Right here.
Look at that.
Look at
I
that.
know.
Wowee. Yum.
Get in there.
Amazing. That right amount of touch of the Nearest just coming in. Then you get that freshness from the coconut, the peach, the pineapple and passion fruit. This is what you need when it's time to make tacos.
Yeah.
But now,
Love it.
we're going to get into this. If everybody who all downloaded the recipe, got what they needed to get, I'm going to go over it once again, but we do have the recipe posted so they can go back into it at a later time. So first, of course, 3 things that you have here. You have your chicken, you have your topping, and then also this is where we're going to make our Uncle Nearest soy and ginger sauce that our chicken is going to be tossed in. Also, we have some cool tortilla shells. But what we're going to do is we're not going to just go with your traditional taco. We're going to make some cool taco bowls. So what you need here, we got smoked paprika. We got some garlic powder, onion powder, kosher salt, some cracked black pepper, lime, olive oil, and I have here some chicken thighs. And granted, when making this dish, you can use whatever protein you want. You can use chicken thighs, you can use chicken breasts, you can do shrimp, you can do pork, whatever flavors or whatever you like. You even could do steak, and this sauce will pair good with it. For our topping here, we have some shredded cabbage. We got some yellow and purple cabbage, just some light carrots in there. Now, one of the things that you could do with this right here, I always like giving people shortcuts because when they go in the kitchen, they don't like spend a whole lot of time. You can buy just your traditional coleslaw mix that's already shredded, and you're perfect with that. Got some cilantro.
A great idea for me, Chef. Great idea for me.
Together. Now, for our sauce, what we have here, I have a half a cup of low sodium soy sauce. We have some ginger, fresh ginger that I've minced and ground up. We have some granulated sugar here, and we have some mirin. And mirin, and then we have the Uncle Nearest whiskey. The mirin here is a Japanese sweet wine that's very good. You can use rice wines, things like that, but it really accent and bring those flavors together. So first, what we're going to do is I'm going to get my little portable burners going here. These things really come in handy. I always say, hey, if you want to do any kind of forward-facing cooking, anything, these are some cool burners to have right here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get our low-sodium soy sauce. And also, one of the things, if you don't want to do it, you can bring it on in here. If you don't want to use a soy sauce, you can use like tamari, which is a nicer grade of soy sauce that you can use that I think is good. Or if you don't want to do any soys, you can use the liquid amino. If you've heard of Bragg's liquid amino, which is very good also. Now we're going to add Uncle Nearest in here. Now this is what really brings this dish in, gives it true life definition, and really makes it your own. Because I honestly think that whenever you're cooking, it's about really making that dish your own and putting that unique stamp in it. Now right here, we're adding in our...
Wow, we have a friend watching from Trinidad and Tobago right now.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, his name is Dirk Thomas.
Now we're going to add in that granulated sugar here.
All right.
Granulated sugar.
Well, island love right there.
And this right here is really, as it continues to cook down, it's going to really bring in those flavors. And we got my ginger that we've already minced up. And we'll just get that just really. And as the sugar break down, this is going to really form a caramelization, what we want to go with. All right, so one of the things that I like doing as well, even though I miss some of my ginger, I like leaving like some fresh whole slices. So what you want to do is you just slice off the bark off the ginger, which you can use the bark as well. You know, one of the things about it, I like chewing on ginger. I think ginger is really good, has just a nice little subtle spice to it. But what I did, do some nice slices, and then just take your knife here.
Ooh, nice technique.
Just flatten it, just flatten it, and as you flatten it, the same, you would do it the same way, like if you were missing your own garlic. Just flatten it here, and then I like
my wife
just
taught me
folding that in as well. Get that true flavor. Yeah. Hey, look, how's it working out for you right now? Ain't Jay supposed to be cooking along with me?
Jay, what the heck?
Listen. I couldn't get the kitchen hooked up fast enough with the kids in the way, and the wife is gone. So I'm
See,
nothing without my
when the wife
bro.
is gone, he can't do anything.
I know, right?
I'm screwed, man. Sorry.
Help! I can't survive without my wife.
I can't do it.
Thank
All
you,
I can
wife.
do is drink and be on camera.
What's good, Tim? I see Tim checking in as well. I believe Tim is in Toronto, Canada. I remember that name.
And Tim says Alan says hello as well.
Tell Alan hello. Those are some of my numero unos right there. Alan is my manager, so I guess he's checking up on me to see how I'm doing. And Tim is my manager. You know, I say you got to be awful good if you don't have just one manager. You got two managers.
They're sending me notes now, by the way. I'm deleting them. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. So as you can see, we're getting that nice simmer. That's what you want, because as you see in the simmer, that tells you that your sauce is really starting to thicken up. Now what I've done is I've sliced the lime. What you want to do is you want to squeeze that lime juice over the cabbage. And that fresh lime juice along with the fresh cabbage and carrots really just bring it into life. Then it's time to work on that jalapeno. Now, depending on your heat level is on whether or not if you want to use the seeds from your jalapeno. Me personally, I like using the jalapenos just for flavoring and not so much as the heat of it. I'll leave 2 to 3 seeds in it, but really not that much. So what I'm going to do is just use half of the jalapeno, just cut into a julienne strip right here, which is a long strip. Then we just go for a nice fine dice. And you just want to get into it. You know, whenever you're cooking in the kitchen, you know, cooking is really supposed to be that zen point or that place that you can go to in your home and really you just relax. You know, that's how it's always been. And you know, a lot of people always say, hey, well, I don't know. They think whenever you cooking is like going in the kitchen to cook Thanksgiving dinner. It's not like that. You know, I always say if you can cook a meal in 30 minutes or less, then you're good to go. Because what you're doing is you're cooking the same way. If you go in a restaurant, if you wait longer than 30 minutes, you asking for the manager, you upset. What's taking so long? That's how it is in the kitchen. It shouldn't take that long. It's just that point where you go in and you just relax. Me, I like, you know, I got a big family, guys, so I like bringing the kids in with me. Let them just cook up some stuff, mix up, you know. I think my kids are my biggest critics, though. But what I'm doing is I'm just tossing the fresh jalapeno in with the cabbage and that lime juice. And that lime juice, because the lime juice has citric acid in it, it's pulling all those flavors together. And then what we're going to do is just going to take a pinch of kosher salt, just put over the top of it, because I think that all dishes really should have a nice level of flavor to it. Then I always say take a few sprigs of your fresh cilantro and bring it in there, because this really gives that nice aromatic flavor that you want to go for. Now we're going to set those bad boys to the side. I'm going to get over here now, guys. If you saw, at this point you should have turned your sauce off, your Uncle Near's ginger sauce off, because you would see it started to thicken up.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh man, it's smelling good. I don't know who else is cooking in the kitchen right now with me, but if you're cooking in the kitchen with me, I know it is smelling amazing right now. And you know, me personally, it's something about you know, Uncle Nearest and May, and you could enlighten me a little bit more on it. But it's something about when I went on the tour, and I had the honor of being toured person by Fawn Weaver. I got a chance to go to the Dan Cole plantation and see where Nathan Green, which is his real name, started off at. Got a chance to even taste water from the spring. It was like a bubbling brook on how he distilled it, and just seeing all that, and it really was just so amazing. Just taking all of this in and seeing how, you know, our heritage and how things that we've created and done, how it's really coming to life now, and just really bridging the gap from then to now. You know, this is really unique.
Absolutely.
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
that looks beautiful.
Yes, I know. It's smelling beautiful right now.
I wish I could smell it.
Only if you can smell what the chef is cooking right now. All right, I'm looking around because one of my little sous chefs, well, I don't know what my sous chef did with my gloves. I have gloves. See, guys, we're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to deal with our chicken. And what I always like saying is, you know, whether you're at home, thank you, as y'all can see, that's one of my sons, which is my sous chef. See, they thought that I was trapped in the house with them during this quarantine, but really they were trapped in the house with me. I didn't land on Kid Rock. Kid Rock landed on me. All right, so we're getting ready to go into our thighs here. So we're going to set my chopping board aside. And what I always like saying is, you always want to have two chopping boards. You see, I have mine color coded here, where I have my red ones. That's normally what I do, like my fresh meats, my poultry, things like that on. And then I try to keep my white chopping boards for chopping veggies, things like that. For if you have chicken thighs or breasts, what you want to do is, you see, you have some little fat on it. And that's one of the reasons why I really like cooking with chicken thighs, because they're really so flavorful. Then it's a dark meat. And the thing is, with the dark meats, it's inexpensive. It's not as much as the chicken breast. So if you're going through a hard time right now, you can always go get you some thighs, which are very economical, and it'll go a long way. So what you want to do is you want to you can trim.
Plus, you can't find chicken like that in the stores nowadays. You know, folks are grabbing up the chicken and stuff. I went into a few stores and the whole meat aisle was gone.
I know, right? Hey, it ain't no joke at this point. You know, chicken,
no, sir.
Chicken one of those hot commodities. But what you saw, what I did right here first, Jay and May, I julienne stripped them. But then what we're going to do is we're going to go for a nice dice here. So once julienne stripped them, then you line them up. And we'll just dice them and cut them up here. Just dice them and get them diced in together. Diced in together here. Now what we're going to do is, I'm removing one of those gloves because this is where I'm going for my seasonings here. We're going to add in the smoked paprika. We're going to add in that kosher salt, our garlic powder, our onion powder, our cracked black pepper. Then I'm going to take half of my olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and line my cast iron skillet. And you can use a cast iron or you can use a non-stick. But I really love the flavor of the cast iron. I think it's so good. If you can hear that snap, crackle, and pop, don't
get it popping.
That's your friend. Then
that's right.
Take the remainder of that olive oil. And what we do is we just get all that. And then you just want to mix all those seasonings in. Mix those seasonings in. Get it nice and coated all over. And by coating your chicken with the olive oil, that also allows the flavors to bind in, as well as it keeps it from sticking so much, so you didn't have to use a lot of olive oil. But then what we do is we take some of that Uncle Nearest sauce. See, we say some of the sauce. Yeah. We say some of the sauce for cooking with. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna get this one out the way, guys. We want to keep that thing clean. I'm just doing a quick hand wipe, so don't mind me.
So you call it coating. You call it coating when you do that, and I call it smushing.
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 I like smushing. That sounds good. That sounds good.
I'm not a chef.
Well, we like those jerseys, so I think smushing means something completely different.
Probably.
This is what you want. You want
Nice.
Beautiful.
Shout
Listen
out
to
to my
that
man
sizzle.
Doug. Shout out to my man Doug in Tex, man. I saw y'all checking in too. Thank y'all, fellas.
that?
For
Exactly.
sure.
Thank you for joining because we having a ball.
A ball.
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab all these out while you got it searing, and also by cutting it and by dicing your chicken up, that also allowed you the ability for your chicken to cook a lot faster as well.
Ooh, beautiful.
Chef, I got a question for you, man.
Now,
Silly question.
while
But
we
where
got
did you
this
come up with
searing,
this idea for
what
this
we're gonna
recipe
do
for
is,
hooking up these
guys,
tacos, man?
remember those
Where did
tortillas
this
that we
recipe
talked
come from?
about? All
Uh-oh.
right, y'all with me?
Hey,
Yeah.
Chef,
Can you
Jay
hear me?
asked, can you hear
Y'all with
Jay
me?
when he, I don't think he can
Did
hear
we
you.
lose him?
Are you able to hear us, Chef?
Did we lose him? Let me check.
Uh-oh.
I don't think they can
No
hear
audio.
he
We're
can hear us.
here.
That's all
We're
right.
here.
Keep going.
We're
Did we
here.
lose him? Am I still showing?
Yes, you're still
Yes.
showing. Yes.
Whatever happened when his phone was, it should have been on Do Not Disturb. But if I can't hear him, can they hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. We can see you.
Yes.
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 Yes. We
Yes. Yes.
Can you hear me?
can. Yes.
We can
Yes.
hear
Did they say they can hear me?
But you can't hear us. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I don't know what it is, but we gonna get this dish done. All right, good. Hey, that's a good
Yeah.
thing. Now they start going crazy.
No curse words
Alright,
till
so
after in
now
the
we
after
hear
party.
it.
That's when we do the
Yeah,
curse
so
words.
Oh my God.
Oh, you gotta get this thing.
You gotta get the pan. I love it.
Thank God for
Alright,
your
so
wife.
what you do is take this muffin pan and you want to spray the inside of your muffin pan.
Happy Mother's Day.
And then you take these tortilla shells and you want your
Now he's making me laugh.
you wanna
Come on.
lightly get your tortilla shells inside of your pan here.
Stuff 'em.
Ooh.
I didn't think about that. Wow.
Me either. I've never
Man, I
even
wish my
seen
wife
that.
was
Lightly get
here.
them on the
Wow.
inside of your pan. You want to fold them in lightly. If your tortilla shells are a little thick, what you can do is you can spray them right here.
Nice nails, by the way.
Same thing.
And we want to get them inside of our pans. We want them in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
That's so
These
interesting.
are cool little kitchen hanks. You can make your shells into whatever you want. What we're doing is we're gonna hop over here. While
That's a
you're
cool
doing
idea.
this, preheat your oven to 350 because we're gonna pop
350.
those in the oven. Look how beautiful this chicken is really coming together, guys.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Look how beautiful it's coming together. It's getting a nice caramelization on it. That's what we want. Then we grab this next one. We're gonna spray it.
Andy says he thought he was getting a drinks break.
Yep, 350. Preheat your oven to 350. Lightly fold those shells in. You know, so because you're forming cool. And see, one of the things why I like doing this, I cook for kids. And you know, they're always looking for cool and innovative ways. Pop these
Good
in the
point.
oven.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good because this is gonna make me look like I know what I'm doing when I'm cooking for the wife and kids.
Pop them in the oven for 5 minutes. And while we're popping those in the oven for 5 minutes, remember that other lime?
Yes.
We go back here, back to our chopping board.
As a bartender, we love lime.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, new knife, new lime, slice in half, and you want it to go
Ooh.
right over the top.
Okay.
As
right.
Tex would say, all gas, no brakes.
All
there.
gas, no break.
What you want right here, guys. This is what you want.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Woo.
And then what we're going to do is we're just going to let these flavors just really cook. All of it's coming alive here. Yeah, come here.
I don't know about y'all, but I might have to make me a second cocktail for the
Can you see the
for the
caramelization
encore
right here,
show.
guys?
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's looking good. Wow.
This is what you want right here.
Yeah.
This right here. This is what you want. Now that that's ready, it's time to remove remove our chicken.
Chef, I like that. I like that line. I like that line. This is what you want right here. This is what you want right here for Chef
Yes,
Jernard.
very simple.
I like
very
that.
simple. See,
Yes, sir.
cooking is designed to make life easy, not hard.
Yes.
Okay.
I like it.
I don't believe that, but okay.
Yes.
I'm telling you, man. It's hard for me, but I gotta work on it. I gotta work on it. I'm gonna use
He's
you and a
making
whole lot
it
of
easy
other partners
for
I
you,
know.
This
Jay.
is exactly what you want.
My mentor.
Pay attention,
Get that
Jay.
set up.
Make it easy.
Yeah.
Right? You can do it. We're gonna slice a couple more of our limes here.
Totally paid attention. Totally paid attention.
I know, right? I don't think Jay cooking. I think Jay sipping.
I think you're right.
Yeah, let's see what you're doing, Jay, behind the scenes. What's happening?
Oh
So now
this
we
Boulevard
go.
8 is going down really smooth. I'm enjoying this immensely.
All right, we're gonna clean this area off here.
I like that, Chef. See, you like me, because I gotta have a clean
Jay.
bar when I'm making cocktails and stuff like that. I gotta clean my bar. I'm like halfway OCD. It's crazy.
Okay,
All
Jay, you
being
say you're
clean.
enjoying. I want to see a finished product afterward.
You've been challenged.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
Wow. Oh, I see. Okay.
All right. So now we get our coleslaw together here. Always want to make sure it's all blended, come together. Blend it, come together, getting those nice flavors.
Chef, you said it's got the
Getting those
citrus
nice
in there
flavors.
too, right?
Getting that coming in. Let's get let me get just a sample of this before our tacos are ready.
Ooh! Oh, I want to taste that so bad.
The cabbage has that nice crunch, getting that citrus from the lime coming in, the sodium from the salt, and just that right amount of spice that's coming in on the back end for them jalapenos, and you can taste that fresh cilantro coming in. Oh man, so
yum.
This is what we want. So those shells should be getting ready to come up. I'm gonna take a peek at the shells real quick.
Chef, to bring light to it, would you say, since we're coming up on Mother's Day, would you say this is something that's so good to make you want to smack your mama? Would you say that?
We do not condone that at Uncle Nearest at all. Jay is talking about.
Folks get it out there. If it's that good, don't let your mama be close.
Encourage you to smack your mama.
We encourage you to cook for your mama. That's what we encourage.
Cook for your mama.
Hey, look, since it's Mother's Day, you may not want to smack your mama, but you can get away with smacking your dad.
Right. Right.
See, look, Jay. Since it is Mother's Day, you may not be able to smack your mama, but you can get away with smacking your daddy.
Smacking your dad. All right. Hey, Pops, I love you, but you might have a smack coming soon.
Kids, do as I say, not as I do.
Right. How can I smack my kid?
Look at this. This is how you want this sauce right here.
My bad. I'm sorry, Nishi. I'm sorry.
This is how you want this sauce right here.
Oh, that's
I will not
beautiful.
smack my mother, by the way. My mom
Look
will
at
smack
What
me
you can
back.
do is once you're finished cooking your sauce,
Man, that looks good, Chef.
Yeah.
once you finish cooking your sauce, you can also store this sauce later on. You can use it on anything. This kind of sauce right here is even amazing on the steak if you got a nice ribeye that you want to cook up. Amazing on it.
So, like the commercial says, you put that beef on everything.
Here, like on
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I'm starving now.
All right. I don't know about y'all. I'll make another cocktail, dadgummit. It's Friday.
I need someone to make me these tacos now. Oh, thanks, Andy. Andy says, guys, this is great entertainment.
Yeah. You starving? It's all. It's
Andy, this would
almost
really be
lunchtime.
crazy if we weren't on a on a delay of
I know.
the audio. This would be wild.
Somebody want to know where they can get the cap you got on. Where can they get the cap you got on?
From our website. You can get any of these Uncle Nearest hats or the t-shirts we're wearing from unclenearest.com.
Oh, good point.
All right.
Good point.
Right here.
Can
Here we go.
we check
Hold
that
it, this
still
guys.
online? They still have the promo code, the liquid gold?
We'll get to that.
Okay, all right. My bad. Take care of it, sound engineer. You in charge, production manager.
Yep. You heard that. UncleNearest.com. Hey, check out these shells, guys. Check out these shells.
Wow. Ooh, nice and toasty on top. I like that.
See, I done lost y'all. Are y'all seeing these shells?
Look
No,
at
no,
gorgeous.
right
Open them up here. That's how you want them, right there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Fit 'em
sir.
right on the inside.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's wow. Those are so much easier to eat too. They look like they would be so
Yeah.
much easier to handle, right? You don't have stuff falling out the side.
Right there. Now we
Right.
topping it with our toppings here.
Yeah, that's perfect for the wife and kids, man. I'm thinking about it. I mean, the kids will love that.
That is it, guys. That is it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yum.
Oh, look at you. Presentation. Look at that plate.
Oh,
Look at that plate, Chef.
beautiful.
I'm impressed.
Beautiful.
Watch out now. Watch out.
Gorgeous. Oh, I can't wait to have these.
Yep.
Shout
I
out
don't
to
know
you,
about
Yvette. I
y'all,
see you, Yvette.
but
I
look.
see you.
Hey, it's all about that. It's all about that.
Oh,
beauty,
wow.
Oh,
I
guys. It's
love
all
it.
about that beauty. It's all about that beauty. Let me grab me a spoon. Now look. Keep grabbing everything. Look at this right here.
Oh, yes.
oh, man.
Yum.
Okay, Chef. Now listen, bro. Because I know me and you can catch up. You know, we do our deals out in the middle of a parking lot with all the social distancing. Next time I catch you, I need some tacos, bro.
Let me go ahead
I
and
need
get
some
in here.
tacos.
Oh,
Oh, that
yum.
is delicious.
Mm.
This is what you want. This is what you want.
He's on a delay. Love his
That's
reaction.
right.
You know it's good when you take a bite and your eyes roll back in your head. This is what you want right here.
Cheers to that.
Oh my goodness.
Craig Jackson, what's up? What is that? Like a 10-second delay? That's got to be about a 10, 15-second delay. Oh,
Just that simple,
good.
guys.
That's good.
Look,
Oh.
and the thing is, we whipping it up like this, and it ain't even Tuesday. We officially coined it Uncle Nearest Tayo Fridays.
I love
That's
it.
right. That's right. Cheers to you, Chef, for sure.
Wow.
Oh, that is
That
delicious.
is phenomenal. The delays kept cracking me up.
I don't want to go. Can we make something else?
I know, right? Can we just
What
sit
else
here
can we make?
all
In the
day?
kitchen, Chef. Make us something else. Shoot.
So Nisi says, if you love her, send tacos. I second that.
I really hope everyone has enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed it.
Oh, we had a
For
blast.
sure.
This
I
is
know I
amazing.
did. I enjoyed it immensely.
Phenomenal. Okay, tell us about your sauce and where they can get it. I'm going to post the website.
Yeah. Let's hear about that sauce, Steph.
Yeah. And that's what it's about, guys.
Okay, tell us about your sauce.
All right. Okay, this is one of my signature sauces right here, Caribbean Island Fire. It's flavors of the islands as well as giving you that nice hot sauce, that nice spice and sweetness all balanced out in one. All natural ingredients. As a matter of fact, you can go to hautcuisine.store to order it, which is HAUTE.store. Haute Cuisine, HAUTECUISINE.store. Haute Cuisine.
Yeah, we're going to type that out. We're going to type that out and put that back up on the site. That would be awesome. And big shout out to everybody from Trinidad and Tobago. Who was my man who got on there from Trinidad and Tobago? Peace out to all my family from Bermuda. I love y'all. That's good.
Terry
like
Moore's
that.
in the house, and she says, "Thank you, Chef."
Definitely have to get that sauce.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, play more.
Yeah. All right. This was amazing. Okay, well, what has he got now?
Thank you.
We gotta hang around. Let's hang around. Chef, I wish we could get you off of this delay because we could act a fool, man. It's Friday.
Look,
We ain't got no job.
Party going
We ain't
on.
got nothing to do.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
This is the Wells Family Custom Hand Sanitizer. Clean well. Kills 99% of the germs for vitamin C, citrus, and vitamin E.
All right.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Brother Hat, got a message, bro. Friday, a little bit to the left, we get good.
All right. So I think due to the delay, we're just going to go ahead and say peace out and thank you so much, Chef. And I'm going to go ahead and post where you can send him a virtual tip as well.
Say more. Thank you guys as always. It's always a blessing.
Chef Jernard, my man. I appreciate you, sir. Absolutely. Thank you, man. This has been awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to do some more.
We'll let him catch up before we say goodbye.
Right. Delay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody. Please remember to take pictures when you make these tacos at home. And we want to see these pictures. Please tag Uncle Nearest and Chef Jernard. And Jay, do you want to go over before we say goodbye to everybody, would you like to go over your recipe for your cocktail real quick?
Oh, yes. Real fast. And also, too, I like how you put the link on there. Folks, if you want to, please make sure you do a virtual tip for Chef Jernard. We got the information right there on the Facebook. Make sure y'all see that and do that. Love to mention that very much so. Thank you very much. And then for the Boulevardier, pretty much made equal parts at 1 ounce of 1856.
Nice.
Dubonnet, substitute for sweet vermouth. I love Dubonnet. Oh, there we go.
Do you consider? I know it's not really considered a vermouth. It's still a fortified wine, but I call it a vermouth. What do you call it? May, what do you call it?
I call it.
I'm not as cool as you are, Sailor. So I still call it like a vermouth. I mean,
me too. I do too.
To me, it's smoother. So I really like Dubonnet. I really do. And then of course, instead of Campari, I did Aperol. There we go. I've got to get this daggone screen thing right. Go that way. There we go. I got it right. And
it's mirrored.
This way.
Aperol. Love it.
Yeah. So Aperol on that one instead of the Campari. Not as bitter as Campari, so I like that. And then I do like a little splash of the Benedictine. That's my homie right there.
So you can,
And then,
these are, hang on one second. I just want to, since people are making them at home, right? These are easy ingredients to find in most liquor stores. You will find Aperol, you will find Dubonnet Rouge, you will find Benedictine, and this Angostura you're about to show. These are standard, so not hard things to find, you guys. Just want to make sure they know.
This is Angostura bitters, orange bitters, Angostura orange, but I do 3 dashes of that. And so a quick shout out to my folks at Local Vine, my guys Ian and Kevin, who hooked me up when I go in there, and also my folks at Camp Creek World of Beverages, Tower Greens. Go check them out in Atlanta. If y'all listening, A-Town down, go check out Greens, Tower, Total Wine and Spirits, and of course Local Vine and Camp Creek World of Beverages. Put my plugs in. That's
real subtle. None of us.
My guys. Oh yeah.
How's that tasting? Good?
It's a really smooth drink. Like, to me, that's why I like to do it on the rocks, because as it has time to sit on the rocks, it opens up. It just smooths out to me. It's a great sipping cocktail. I mean,
love it.
Great. I mean, and it gets you where you need to go. Like 2 drinks.
Oh yeah, that's a boozy cocktail, friends. Boozy cocktail.
Boozy. And good. And you feel happy. You feel elated.
So Juan has asked us about our backgrounds, and Juan, this is kind of a funny story because these are actually not posters. There are banners. And when we go out into the market and we do a tasting or we do an event, these are really big. You can't see the whole things, and you kind of pull them up, and these are our banners that go at our tables when we're doing events. So since we're all stuck at home, we had the idea that we would just pull them up behind us as our backgrounds when we do these shows. So unfortunately, you cannot buy them on our website, and you won't find them on our website because they are just marketing banners. But we're glad you like them.
However, what you can do is
tell them, babe. Come on.
You can get our hats, and I don't do this often, but today I happen to be properly dressed, and you can see our t-shirts. So we also have our Uncle Nearest t-shirts. So this is, hold on, smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
We did not plan this.
And hey, y'all.
Available in 2 colors.
Right. Black and gray for smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Yes, they come. All the t-shirts come in black and gray. And you got to get the y'all because we from Tennessee and also, too, down here in Georgia. I know that probably doesn't work as well for you, May, out there in LA, or, you Sailor out there in the PWC. You know what I'm saying?
They love it. I'll tell you, PNW, not P. What is PWC?
I'm sorry. What? I know you're out there in Spokane, the state of Washington.
Seattle.
What is it? PNC?
It's PNC. Northwest.
PNW.
PNW.
Pacific
My
Northwest.
bad.
See, but now it's me thinking of SWV, which is now we need to do some like old school rap and hip hop.
Yeah. Sisters with Voices. What was their? Now I can't think.
Sisters with Voices. That's it. Oh man,
see,
I love.
But
SWV.
I can't think of what was their hit song. Their first hit song. I can't remember.
They had to join with ODB.
Yeah. See, we're old. We're talking about old people stuff, and we can't remember.
Again, if my wife was here, we'd be covered. That'd be fine.
See, so the moral of this story is Chef Jernard's tacos are off the chain. I am making them as soon as I'm done here. Jay cannot survive without his wife. She already knows this because wives already know this stuff. That cocktail is delicious. We're old and can't remember how songs go. And Nisi wants us to sing it. And Nisi, we would totally do it, but I can't remember the damn song.
Nisi, you tripping. We're not singing a song.
Sing anything, she says.
Right.
Jay goes, you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
That's In Vogue, by the way. That's another group that I like. Oh, I used to love some
I'm
In
so
Vogue.
into you, Cindy.
You know what? Since we're on here, a quick little plug that might be good is the fact that so many folks are asking, because I've had numerous people ask me about the banner, of course. Mm-hmm. Maybe that might be a good idea that we create posters. Kate.
That is a great idea. Everybody in Uncle Nearest. So Juan, stay tuned. We might have posters for you. He says he'll be ordering his hat and other items. So yeah.
Thank you, Juan. Awesome.
Yes, yes, indeed.
So
Darn.
Nisi done, stay tuned because I'm gonna queue up this dang song. So the next live show we do, which is I gotta think it's next week will be our next live show. I'm gonna play the dang song and sing it for you. And
Wait,
make it complete.
on Whiskey Wednesday?
I think it's gonna be Whiskey Wednesday.
Are you gonna have Posh? I want him to do with his British accent.
So we have a UK Whiskey Wednesday, which is 11 a.m. Pacific time, so it's 7 p.m. in London. And I do it with my two gingers, our two British blokes that work for us. And I love these fellows, but I'm gonna make them dance to it. How about that?
Good luck.
Yeah.
They might bring it. You never know. We did see the videos, right?
Oh yeah. Richie got some skills. I see Richie get down. Matt,
all right.
Matt's cool.
So we're gonna say that'll be for Cindy and for Nisi next week. We're gonna do that for them. Sisters with voices coming at you. I am not one of those, by the way.
Sailor, yes. Can we give a shout out to my man, to my cousin, my play cousin, my friend, my man Guy Westmoreland, who does the beats and stuff like that. Can we give a shout out to him too?
Please.
We're talking about
music. Go right ahead, please.
Guy, what's up? Appreciate you, man. You're a bad boy.
Where do we find him on social media? Do you know?
DJ Guy Westmoreland. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay.
Facebook for sure, and then go from there on Instagram. I gotta get your stuff so I can get it. But I know Guy Westmoreland, the intro music that comes on when we do our Whiskey Dads on Sunday brunch. So I know that and a few other shows.
So there's gonna be, you guys did a special Mother's Day edition, correct? This Sunday.
It's gonna be scary. You gotta watch it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no,
pandemonium.
See, we leave you guys alone, and I'm always terrified what's gonna happen.
We need supervision. That's the
problem. I know you do.
and it just goes totally off the rails and to the left when it's us on there by ourselves.
All right, so we have after this tonight, we have our VP unboxing challenge. So we sent the vice presidents of our company. There's 5 of them. They all got a mystery box in the mail, and then some of us paired with them and made them open it on camera. And I packed up about 35 little ramekins of various ingredients, and they had to figure out in the moment how to make a cocktail, and none of them are mixologists or bartenders previously. So we recorded all of those, and we'll be releasing the second one tonight. And then eventually 2 are going to get chosen, and they'll do a live battle. But Haley and May and I will announce that live battle in a few weeks. So very, very excited.
Who's on tonight, by the way, Sailor? Who's on tonight?
So tonight is Chastity Beasley from Chicago and Chuck, our Midwest VP.
Chas!
Yeah.
Ooh.
So Chicago's Chuck in the house tonight.
That's a bad boy right there.
We shall see how this goes down. I can't wait for you guys to see. We laughed a lot. So, all right, we're out of here. So thank you again to Chef Jernard. Please, you can see all of the comments. They stay on this video on Facebook. You can visit his website. You can send him some tips if you'd like, and find out where to get his sauce. And again, we would love to see the photos of your tacos.
We would love to see the photos of your tacos. Thank you.
Shut up. We're out of here. And again,
we're gonna wrap it up.
How do we? That is the way to wrap it up. And again, unclenearest.com. You can purchase our whiskey online with free shipping. The code is Liquid Gold. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all. Drink honorably.